Hello, this is Shannon Lacy of Iconic Chronicles magazine and
Uh-huh.
89.5 FM. How are you doing today, Miss Warwick?
I'm doing wonderful. How about you?
I can't complain. I'm grateful, and it's a joy and a pleasure to have the opportunity to speak with you this afternoon.
Well, thank you very much.
You are a true icon, over 70 singles. Congratulations, and please give us youngsters the game of how you did it in a brief manner.
I wish I could. I have to say it's the music I've been singing for the past 53 years. The songs, the lyrics, the melodies, which has sustained me and all those who have supported me for these 53 years. And because the industry has changed so very much, drastically in fact, it's no longer about that. It's about marketing and how many dancing boys and girls you can have on stage with you, and smoke pots going off and flags flying out of the air and all kinds of things of that nature. It's become a true marketing tool as opposed to recording.
Right, you are not only a great and unique vocalist, but you are highly educated in music and have worked with the greatest songwriters and producers ever, Burt Bacharach, Hal David. You have a master's in music yourself.
Right.
How hands-on are you in the studio and working with your material?
Well, I've always said you almost have to be a music major to sing backrack melodies. He has what he has in his head, and he marches to his own drummer, and you just got to kind of fall in line, and you have to know music. So it has always been an adventure going in the studio with Bert. And insofar as Hal is concerned, that was the easiest part of it. His lyrics, I don't think anybody would have a problem with saying or singing.
Right. And you have a new project, Feels So Good?
Yep.
And I was listening to it, and I like the mixes. I like
wonderful.
the blends. I like the updates. I like the bump to it, and how you just flowed over it. You're yourself. No flags, you're just Miss Warwick, Dionne Warwick coming through, sang you a verse.
Well, I must say it was an absolute pleasure. This CD was a joy to do. I got an opportunity to work with some of the youngsters in our industry, and that was probably the most fun I had, and seeing, first of all, them knowing what a Dionne Warwick was, much less the songs that they chose to sing, most of which were written long before any of them were even born. So it was absolutely a pleasure, and they all brought their A game, which was wonderful.
Yeah, you got Neo on there, who is an awesome vocalist as well as writer and producer.
Uh-huh.
And Maya, happy to hear from her.
Yeah, that was a joy too. It's one of my babies.
And you got down with Ziggy Marley. Had a little reggae going on.
Well, I've known Ziggy since he's born.
Oh.
His father and I were dear friends. So I know the Marley family very, very well. And he calls me Mummy.
Right on.
So he and Damon, my son, who produced the CD, are very close as well. So it wasn't really, it was sort of a no-brainer. And it was so much fun doing Raindrops because he's always loved that song. And to put it in a reggae form was even more fun.
That's awesome, and it came out very well. And you got Cyndi Lauper rocking with you on there.
Yeah, I sure do. Well, Cindy's one of my dear friends. Has been for a very long period of time. And that's the story. It's so wonderful. I was in the studio. We were mixing another project. And we had just finished these particular tracks. And Cindy happened to be in the same studio in the building doing some work on our own. And we ran into each other in the hall, and I asked her, I said, what are you doing? She said, well, I'm recording. I said, well, I am too. You want to come in and record with me? And she looked at me, she said, only if I can do Message to Michael. I said, well, guess what? You're going to record with me. So she came in, and it was wonderful, singing with her again and being in her presence. And that happens to be her favorite song. So as it turned out, fate was with us.
That's what's up. What a joy. Also in listening to this CD, I picked out my radio selections to spend this evening, and I'm gonna roll with the Deja Vu featuring Jamie Foxx, and it was originally written and produced by Isaac Hayes.
No, the music was written by Isaac Hayes, the lyrics by Adrian Anderson, and the production was done by Barry Manilow.
Whoa, I stand corrected, and thank you. Wow, what a collaboration. Barry Manilow, Adrian, and Isaac Hayes? Wow. Well, I'm going to spin the version from your new project featuring Jamie Foxx. I really oh man, great job.
Yeah.
And
and I look at this project too as basically a family affair, because I have my youngest son who produced the CD, my eldest son who did a duet with me, The Windows of the World, and my granddaughter, David's daughter, Cheyenne Elliott.
Congratulations.
So, it's really a family affair, and it feels like that, and that's why the title feels so good.
It's so befitting. And for the country rock, because your voice and your styling and experience just allows you to be a part of so many genres. You got a song with Billy Ray Cyrus?
Yep. Billy Ray Cyrus and Eric Bosley.
Yeah. Oh man.
They were both a joy to work with, and it was a pleasure to know that they wanted to work with me.
As far as touring, what do you have coming up? Are you going to be touring this project? You got something special, a duet run?
Well, actually, yes, I will be touring with it, and I am hoping that the schedules of my duet partners will allow those who can to come out and do a couple of songs with me on the tour. So that's yet to be decided based on scheduling.
Well, you got a hit called Do You Know Your Way to San Jose, and that's out here in the Bay Area. So when you're going to get out here to the Bay and see us?
Well, I hope very soon. I do. San Jose has grown drastically. It's beautiful. I was pleasantly surprised. My last trip there was a few months ago, and I was named the global ambassador for the international as well as local San Jose's throughout the entire world.
Wow.
So I am going to be seeing a lot of you guys.
That's awesome. Shout out to everyone in San Jose. I was just out there myself, and your track was in rotation. And to have music in rotation for so long is amazing. What has been some of your greatest business decisions?
Oh my goodness. I don't think I've really made that many great business decisions. There are ventures that I have looked at, put into play, and have seen through, which makes me feel very good about. I have an interior design company, and the last project that we did was a theater in Chicago, the Black Ensemble Theater.
Wow.
Yeah, which I'm very, very proud of, and that's something a lot of people don't know about me that I would love for them to know about me and start utilizing the company.
Well, tell us about it. Let's get it going.
All right, sounds good to me. It's good. We are WG Design Lab, and you can find us on the web under that name, and you can see the kind of work that we do. It's, most people say, oh my goodness, you can't afford it. Yes, you can. We are quite affordable.
Okay.
And would love to have people take a look at us and start giving us calls to see if we can do something wonderful for them.
Miss Warwick, what are you most grateful for?
Being able to get up in the morning.
Praise God.
That's a true blessing. I'm grateful for being able to be around to see the enjoyment that I've been able to bring to people's lives through my music.
Hey, when you were younger, what was your jam? I know you got a lot of hits, but what did you just like to jam, turn up on the radio, get your boogie on to?
Oh my God, we're gonna go back so far. I don't think anybody would even know what that is. Like everybody else, everybody's in love with What a Fool's Fall in Love, Frankie Lyman.
Okay.
And I was no different.
Okay.
That was an era of the groups that were kicking. It really were kicking.
Who do you enjoy listening to today?
Well, I basically listen to my CDs. I listen to my peers. And I also listen to a lot of Brazilian music and of friends who are brilliant artists in Brazil as well.
Well, thank you for taking time out to talk with us. And blessed love on your new project. We look forward to having you out here in the Bay Area soon. And we're going to get the word out about your interior design.
Wonderful. I appreciate that very much.
Have a great day.
You do.